Hi there. Today we're travelling from Houston, Texas to Corpus Christi. We're travelling on a United ticket with one of their subcontractors, Commute Air. Most of these smaller planes leave from an area in the B concourse. There's about 20 something gates for just the small Embraer class aircraft. The departure formalities are slightly different to usual. The security gate is consolidated for all the different gates, and then you go down and just line up at the actual gate for your aircraft. I guess there is a possibility you could get on the same aircraft. There is another check as you actually get onto the plane. So we just go down the escalators here with our carry-on bags. Now, there's not a lot of room inside these little puddle jumpers, as we call them. So if you have too much hand luggage, you'll have to check them in at the gate and pick them up at the other end. As I said, all the flights are commingled here, so you just find your gate out of about the 20 or so gates here. So it looks like ours is first on the right here, so that's good. Due to our status with United, we get priority boarding, so we'll be first onto the plane, which should give us a good look around before everyone else jumps on board. Do love these small planes. Yeah, they're a little cramped, but you really do feel like you're flying. So we're in a seat 3A, so it's a 1-2 configuration for the seating, so we'll just have a seat to ourselves. They're really small, and you just see how small and fragile they look from here. The setup here at Bush International for these small planes is really good. They seem to have everything sorted out, a nice gangway and everything. Many airports you just have a stairway to get into the plane. So these are really small, and there's just this small gangway to get in, and you can see here it's really quite narrow. I did see some people with disabilities going through here, so I know it is possible, and it seems like a tight fit.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you.
We eventually got seated in seat 3A. I don't know how it's possible to mix up seats, but someone did. Anyway, great view of the cockpit, and that's one of the fun things about flying these small planes.
Please do not put any wipes or trash in your seat back pockets. We appreciate your cooperation.
Leg space is definitely tight, but it's manageable. Got my camera bag under the seat in front, but there's enough room.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're almost ready to go, so please put away your carry-on items.
Okay, we're all aboard, and it looks like we're off to Corpus Christi. This is a great little setup, as I said, here at the B gates in Houston. You just wheel this out of the way, and we're off. Lots of rattles and shakes on these little planes. If you're a nervous flyer, you may not like that. Pushback is complete, and we're ready to head out to the runway. The secret of the profitability for these small planes is the quick turnaround time, because they can land, refuel, load new passengers, and head off in just a few minutes. We hardly even hold at the end of the runway before we're off. That's the rental car lot down there. Absolutely thousands of rental cars. We reach our cruising altitude pretty quickly. I think we're only at about 22,000 feet, something like that. So we can really see all the details on the ground. Massive highways in Texas with the huge interchanges. But it's truly magnificent when we get above the clouds here. So as I said, it's not a very long flight. And I think after about 40 minutes we start our descent down into the Pancake Flat area around Corpus Christi. There's certainly a lot of water laying around. I think the level of the land here is maybe 1 foot above sea level, so the rivers are meandering and just a lot of lakes and water laying about.
Keep your seatbelt on. Thank you.
Okay, safely landed at Corpus Christi, Texas. This ground's flat as a pancake. So from here we'll go into town, maybe have a look around Corpus Christi. So Corpus Christi looks like a modern little airport. So everything looks clean and everything. Much better than some of the bigger airports like Newark. Nice little bar here on the right, Coastal Bend. Should try it sometime. And we're out into the wilds of Texas. And that's it for today. Please hit like if you appreciate my content and hit subscribe to be notified of new releases. Thank you very much. It really helps me out.